Greetings, salutations, what's good everybody, it's your boy Card. So I was literally about to go to sleep and then I noticed that Etheria Restart just tweeted out about the new maintenance patch notes. And you know, the last one was a lot of changes, a lot of like bug fixes. Hopefully this one we got some better news. Like I mean, they recently talked about the shell stuff, maybe some of the economy, maybe they're going to be implementing some of those changes, but let's see exactly what's going to be going down. Let's see. So to provide everyone with a better experience, they're going to go on the maintenance. Yes, that's like in a few hours from now. We're going to expect to last 1 hour, 200 hydro crystals. Okay, that's more than usual. Let's see. New features, major gameplay, Dreamscape has launched. Okay, Midsummer Fest theme event is now open. Added shell, oh well, okay, here we go. Added shell slumber to the Grim Pursuit Inferno difficulty. Slumber will replace other epic shell drops from Inferno difficulty. Recycling Slumber grants a large amount of training data. So there is already one quality of life fix for all the shell farming. So I literally have like Etheria Restart open, and I was just going to spend all of my you know, shell farming data, or should I say all my stamina, and you know, doing shell farming. But I might as well wait now until this update drops tomorrow. So that's cool. Fix the issue in any tank echoes Beyonce where spread triggers petrified target incorrectly. Okay. Fix an issue in shell amber, cause missing floating combat text after activation. That's kind of weird. Fix a problem with the stage threshold aurora where shell amber could cause abnormal boss damage after triggering. Interesting, that never happened to me. Fix an issue of Animus Silence's Aqua Shear where reflected damage came from the shield holder instead of Silence. Oh, that sounds like a big problem. Fix an issue where Animus Rahu's Wrath effect could not transfer debuffs correctly to co-op targets after reaching 4 stacks. Fix an issue where the boss Lindell in main quest Ethernet Rally with skill Hyper Axis cannot properly transfer debuffs to attack targets. Oh, so I guess that's a buff for the boss. Fix an issue in Phantom Theater where players cannot switch boss targets. Yeah, that was an issue that I actually experienced. Fix that normal reward distribution in Union Unified Front Settlement. Yeah, they had to give it in the mail. Fix an issue of Union Unified Front where skills cannot target the last enemy in void status. Yeah, and fix an issue in Union Inca Recon Worm Reason where the burn effect might not decrease after the animus turn. Interesting. Optimizing and adjustments, improve multilingual support, localization, enhance anti-cheat monitoring mechanisms, and increased overall game stability. All right, so those are the only changes that we got right now. The biggest change, of course, being the added shell slumber, so it can increase even more training data. I guess the main thing, it's like seeing how much training data is actually going to be transferred to us when you know, the whole mode gets the update in a few hours from now. I mean, I'll check it out when it drops, like, you know, tomorrow. I'm not gonna wait up all night for that, you know, to see exactly what they're gonna do on the training data. But I guess what I will do is just hold the remainder of, you know, of our stamina until tomorrow. I mean, I could just, like, you know, essentially go through the remainder of this, but I'd rather wait for the shell data. We're already doing our refreshes. I think the biggest change that I know I talked about in terms of like building characters, like, you know, essentially we're all trying to get ready for the next Blessing Galore event, which is going to be in like 4 to 6 weeks, right? So my major thing was making sure I have enough even more characters that are going to be like level 45 at that limit, and then start, you know, putting them to like level 50s and whatnot. In terms of characters that we started to build a bit more on was like Viper getting his skill 3 up. I actually invested in you know, leveling up Vice to level 45, and another character that's a rare that we're gonna, you know, do a little bit more experiment with is gonna be Sylvie, who honestly, like I said, I went through like my entire inventory of, you know, of all this what is this called, the Shadow Prince, in order to level up so many characters. We do have like 30, well now we have like 35 or 36 characters that are at 45 to 50. So yeah, we've been pretty much pushing through with the shell economy, getting better. hopefully this changes things. The only thing I did not see in that notice was what they're going to actually do in regards to the when it comes to the shells themselves, what we're going to be doing when it comes to like the passive effects. Have they, you know, fixed it so that every time we roll on the passive effect, after 5 times we get a red? You know, that's one thing that I would like to see them talk about or address, because that was one of the things that was a part of one of the most recent dev talks. But I'm gonna stop yapping for tonight. I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow for the next update, see if it's worth it or anything like that. Most likely it will be. It just depends on how much we're going to start getting and how much this affects shell farming moving forward. So let me know your guys' thoughts, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another video. So stay tuned. You already know. Doses.